Of course, my next Galaxy Brain play is convincing Arson into taking haste. That way, Audrey can focus on concentrating on Blur, so all attacks have disadvantage.
By Heracles.
Well, no, he's more of a barbarian. See, his heroic flaw is wrath instead of hubris, like other great heroes.
Hercule. Well, regardless. Last session, last week, whatever you want to go with, the party decided to return to Wildmire. A, a guard was taken aback by the possibility that Silvar is a noble, which I'm surprised no one decided to do an insight check on. But oh well.
I think we've covered that the party thoroughly does not care about the nobility, even the fucking noble in the party.
So, you decided to go to the guardhouse first to get paid for taking care of the trolls. You expected Tegan to be there, but he wasn't. I know that. And he was found out they had moved on to better things, but that meant you wouldn't find out till later. So you returned to the house and found that Dehun had spent most of the day making holy water. I say with air quotes. Uh, and it dragged the rest of you off to show off the ship, which she decided to call the, I believe, the Steel Swan.
I believe it's yeah, no, it is that stupid. He did go with an alliteration, didn't he? No, it's the Iron Swan.
Some form of metal swan. Uh, and he introduced you to the crew and had them tell you all that he had claimed dibs on the captain's quarters. Very important that you all know that. Uh, so then you were taken downstairs to be shown the engine room where the artificers were. Tegan was one of them, and he introduced you to. He introduced you and his comrades to each other. Um, the artificers were in the process of figuring out how the ship worked because the previous owners of the ship didn't exactly leave an instruction manual on how to fly the thing. And when you took a look at the blueprints of the ship, pretty much, it turns out they were pretty unreadable because they were so old. Uh, and then you came to the realization that Silvar, the kobold, still has a troll head. Uh, Ignoring that, you went into the town, I believe, to look for work. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the original reason why I left for town. Then we got caught in Arson's emotional trauma.
Well, first off, you got caught up in Dehun selling holy water.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you heard.
Holy water, with air quotes, just like we refer to the guards with air quotes.
Well, they are guards, it's just an acronym. Uh, After which you heard an old man being harassed. The man harassing the old man in a wheelchair uh, recognized Arson when you went and confronted them. And combat got started with Audrey getting stabbed in the back. Literally. You managed to kill off most of them. One got away, the other you spared for questioning. Then crossbow bolts started raining down upon all of you. To which Starabon and Arson were too busy dodging crossbow bolts to realize where they're coming from. Meanwhile, Silvar is just standing there, not a worry on his face, spotting the origin of said crossbow bolts, and we ended the session with Rhiannon getting hit. And saying, Mr. Arson, I don't feel so good.
Yeah. To which only Sturbon can understand, because only he speaks fucking Howl.
Well, are you wild-shaped?
Oh wait, no, he turned back, yeah. It was hooing.
So that is where we left off. And at this point, after the owl familiar has been struck, the crossbow bolts stop flying. So, Order of the Swan, what do you do?
And
Someone's currently still on a building, so I'll let you guys deal with the bird that just disappeared before your eyes and Arson about to light this fucking town on fire.
I'm sure you could do with it. Hey, what do you mean by
Yeah.
arson lighting the town on fire?
Because the bird got shot?
They really say they were gonna light the town on fire?
This is Arson we're talking about. He can be set off by less, and this is an animal.
Yeah, I think it was established that he has a face filled with murderous intent at the moment.
Exactly. And given his name, it's slightly disconcerting.
Great.
So that's your problem. Liv is currently, I think, well over 100 feet away.
Maybe. About to get charbroiled if lightning tornado comes your way. Sorry.
I don't think
Fire
he has
tornado.
spell slots.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think even then, like, a fire twister can get from you to her.
No. It was pretty well clarified that we can't really do much to this person.
So this person that you're pointing to is me.
Well,
Honey.
the bloody
Yeah.
bugger with the crossbow.
Oh, well,
But I
yeah,
mean,
that fucker. Yeah, no, they're 400 feet away. Short of you pulling out a longbow and having the sharpshooter feat. Can
Hey,
anyone here be a dick with a longbow?
they have a short bow.
That's not far enough.
And Silvar is a small creature, so. And actually, I don't think he has a longbow. It just has a longsword and a shield.
Anyways, yeah, we just threw Daehun back into this, so there's also that. Um, has the darkness in fact dissipated? Because sure,
Yes.
Audrey's pretty damn certain she can make that jump, but she's not comfortable doing it with the void underneath her. Okay, well, since the void is in fact not underneath her, she'll get her running start and just jump over to this building.
Can you make that?
Plus long jump rolls. I'm damn sure she could, especially with haste. But
Roll.
I'll
Hold on.
jump in. Long jump here. Long jump. You can cover a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet, is that in fact 10 feet across? Or will she have to climb? She doesn't want to have to, but she can yeah, no, that is not. Okay, well then she's just gonna, run down the fucking wall Naruto style because she's still fucking hasted. And there are guards here. Wonderful. They just saw her do that. Oh, great. Glad to see you can do your fucking jobs.
Well, there's not much you can do when someone casts darkness and you're human.
Well, okay, now that sounds like a fucking you problem, but start a fucking patrol. I don't know. I'm not an investigator, I'm a knight. Yeah, come on. You too. Should also run up this building now. It's like fucking anime character. My God. Hey. Oh fuck yeah, the bird totally died, didn't she? Huh?
Yep.
That's unfortunate. Hey. Hero dash shadow. Okay. There. Um. Well, I'm glad to see that you got this guy tied up. As she's just hanging off the roof, just chatting to Sturbon.
Okay.
She has yet to climb down.
All right.
So I take it we're just gonna ignore the dick with a heavy crossbow.
Seems like the plan.
Great. She will just jump down and land in this guy's lap, probably hindering him slightly before walking across. All right then, let's get him to custody.
Sure. You
And
can do that.
yeah, and a place where I can deal with the bird so that one doesn't burn down the city. She just sort of glances nervously over to Arson.
I thought I explained the fact that if there is no body, the bloody bugger ain't dead. Or was alive in the first place.
Yep, no, magic. You understand magical theory well. Come on, though. Let's not dilly-dally.
Thank you for your assistance, kind young ones.
Yep. Oh, fuck, we're looting these corpses, aren't we? She'll actually immediately rummage through this guy's shit.
Hey, I need some money. I'm
Yeah, well-
really close.
That's an interesting idea, as she's rummaging through this guy's shit. She got burned by one dick with the darkness. She doesn't want to make sure she gets burned with another.
So what do you all pull off of them? You pull off from each of the bodies. Excuse me. A scimitar and a dagger. Specifically from this one,
Yo, fuck him. Yo, fuck Ahun. Toss me that guy's dagger.
All right.
Oh, wait, I should probably move so you don't toss it in this guy's face. She just sort of pats the old man on the shoulder. It's like, we'll get you to safety here soon.
and they're all wearing studded leather. But
Cool.
this, what is? I think that's what it is. So, this one that stabbed Audrey in the back. You'd actually have to cast Identify on that.
Yeah,
Or make an
Audrey's
Arcana
not-
check.
Well, Audrey will, if she can tell that it's inherently magical. She's more concerned about the fact that it's a dagger, and she can offhand that.
Wow.
Also, you know, she got stabbed in the back by it, and she murdered him. It's her trophy now. Get fucked.
Silvar is
Yeah.
continuing to look off in this direction. Shield at the ready. So, loot. Loot. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. You get 5 gold off the bodies.
Wow.
5 gold each, or 5 gold total?
Total.
That's wonderful. It's okay, Audrey has her, like, trophy. She's cool. She doesn't
take
even
more.
care that it's magical. Yeah, you can have the rest of the loot. I just want this. She's just spinning the dagger on her finger. Like it's a fucking basketball.
Right.
Cool.
Right.
Well,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Distributed
Oh,
even
boy.
enough. You all get 1 gold.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
we all get 1 gold.
hey,
1 gold a day is
1
interesting.
gold a
Not
day
enough
keeps the
pay.
capitalist today.
Yep.
You know,
All right.
Wait.
like in the campaign that I'm actually a player for, we found out that an apple a day really does keep the doctor away in that place where we are currently.
Well, now we have a plan for the next time we run into Doc. Just yeet a fucking apple at him.
Well, that
You
was
know,
in
if Liv
that
was
world,
still-
not this one.
Well, okay, but to be fair, if Liv was still in the party, she would. Honestly, Audrey's still right. Let's be real. She's a little shit.
I believe it.
I might as well go to the blacksmith or armor shop or something to sell these weapons.
Yeah. How about we get this guy into, you know, a jail cell first?
Sure.
Hey, Sogar, do you want to deal with the corpses? You're already carrying around the troll head, so I figured I'd ask.
Hold it. Before you start taking off, I just gotta say, Dehun Stormbinder.
Which guy?
You dumbass.
That-
That man that looks exactly. Oh. Well, hello. Do I know you?
No, you do not.
I wish I did. I like your armor.
Well, you may not be around very much longer to appreciate it.
What is with all of this anger? Dehun, who is carrying, you know, the sword and like the armor that we picked up off the guys, is just gonna drop it, pull out his sword, and just be like, "Are we gonna kill each other now?"
Father Orlov did a good job of hiding you from the rest of the theocracy.
Oh,
He did a good job of
well,
hiding that demon in your mind. And now I hear you are traveling around with Miss Livia Felrud. Where is she?
I do not know, and I don't care. I hated that girl. He's exaggerating a little bit, but
Yeah, distantly on a ship across in the middle of the ocean. Well, fuck you too. Oh fuck! Sorry, Fleur. Sorry, I felt like somebody was talking about me.
Yeah, I'll have to get that taken care of sometime. Lunar. Bitter.
Yeah,
Please?
yeah. I get that. I am going home Monday, so
Eventually.
yeah.
actually, can I make a quick history check?
Yes.
Because the player, don't know where they went.
She told you.
I don't remember.
Didn't you just say that they were going home?
Oh, right. Well, she did tell some people, but I don't think she told explicitly Daehoon. Yeah.
Could I possibly know where in the world they're going?
You have heard her speak Greek, though, so there is that. Or, I'm sorry, fantasy Greek. I know Soul isn't here, but I still feel obligated to say fantasy.
I don't think so because Veether mentioned it being somewhere south of the Ganamycian theocracy with with all of these people, but you weren't present.
Ah,
And Liv herself, I think, only told, like, Starbon in the party. Or at least in the party that's still here. She obviously told Fleur. And, you know, if you're still in Snotcave, then Libertas would know, because he's cool that way. Also known as, like, neighboring goddamn country, but hey.
So you tell Libertas, but you don't tell his companion?
I think Libertas could figure it out, even if she didn't explicitly tell him.
Well, it is good that you did not have good relationship with her. She killed
But
my brother. Well, she
No.
herself did not kill him. But she was the reason why he is dead.
that is unfortunate. But I'm sorry. I, and thus the Order of the Swan, do not take any liabilities that may come with any of our party members' actions. AKA, I'm not going to pay you back for that. I'm really sorry, but there's not much else I can do.
Damn, you learned more from Liv than I thought. Not only that bit, but the fact that you said we do not take any liability from the actions of our party members. The only difference in that is she would say employees.
But I'm guessing that's not a good enough answer for you, is it? What do you want?
To get rid of that demon in your head. Are you not aware of what demons do to the material plane?
Not exactly, though I'm guessing they cause chaos.
A demonic presence on this plane is a wound on the material plane. The longer a demonic presence is on material plane, the more likely a portal to the abyss will open. permanently.
I'm loving the Warhammer 40k logic.
Oh,
Daehoon
that
at
is
this
like
point.
actually canon logic in D&D.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I did not know this. Thank you for the information. So Daehoon at this point is gonna like slowly drop his sword from the ready position and just look kind of terrified. Can you get it out of me? Preferably without, killing me in the process.
He looks kind of surprised. Like, uh, we did not think about this. Figured that you would be more resistant. But
Are
it
you kidding me?
makes sense.
Look, this thing has been tormenting me for decades now. I hate it. I hate this guy. Yeah, I know. Stop it. You've been in my head. I know you for a long time. I still hate you. All right? As he starts gesturing towards his head.
Audrey just whispers to the tied-up guy, "Oh, so he's crazy. That explains a lot."
But the point is
Multiple
this.
personalities. Fantastic.
If I could just
Why the fuck wasn't I briefed on this when I joined the party, Sturbon?
Because we didn't know about it until 5 seconds ago.
I've been
This sounds like a fucking issue that you should bring up when you form an adventuring party.
Alright, to be fair, it's not the first time it's been brought up. It's just people may not have been paying attention.
Yeah, I think the only one that's been consistently there for Daehoon going, "Oh yeah, I have a goddamn demon in my head," is Liv and Fleur. They're not here, so
Yeah, I can't really remember if he said that while Sturbun was present.
maybe while you were present, but not like immediately in the area. I think he brought it up when Fleur had her nightmare, and Liv got like all skittish and go like, "No, stand in the fucking corner, don't touch my girlfriend." But
demon.
it is also Sturbon that we're talking about, so that's on you, buddy. If he was really paying attention there.
Yeah, I can't remember. Oh,
So, yeah, if you could get this thing out of my head, that would be great. And Daehoon's just going to start shaking. Like, just all over. Doesn't look like he's scared or anything. He's just shaking. Preferably soon. I don't think he likes what's going on right now.
Hey, sorry to burst your bubble, guys. She just whispers to Soaker, "Hey, is that dick with a crossbow still here?"
No, ran away.
Okay.
As soon as the familiar dropped.
Okay, well that's reassuring. We can still get ambushed. Yeah, let's get to a place where we won't get fucking ambushed by more. She just like motions over to Arson without explicitly bringing it up. That one's associates.
Where are we going? Says Silvar.
Daehoon?
What? And Daehoon's gonna drop his sword now.
Great. Yeah, as fun as having an exorcism in public would be, maybe we should go back to the Swan.
Yeah. You guys may have to drag me there.
maybe not a swan because demons usually have fire and ships don't much like fire.
I wouldn't mind some
What?
fire. That would be awesome.
We are on the water, aren't we?
Not exactly. We're in a bloody dock, which wouldn't like getting set on fire either.
Okay,
that would be fine.
no,
we could totally go to the dock. Burn everything down. That would be perfect.
we're docked, but we're not on the dock, Sturbot. We're in the water.
Hurry up, guys.
Okay, well, look. My point being is that maybe we should get someplace that won't get us ambushed. Especially because I'm pretty sure that they still want that one, as she, like, again, like, nods her head over to Arson without explicitly pointing him out. And also this one, as she motions to the old guy whose wheelchair she's leaning on, she's thoroughly dispelled haste and is breathing quite heavily.
Yes, market would probably not be a good place to be.
No. There is no good place for a demon to go nuts, is there?
We can find a church. Those
That
are
would be
generally good places
fantastic.
for an exorcism. I mean, well, they're dealing with, the screaming and the vomit and the blood and whatnot. We can deal with that one as she motions to the tied up man next to her, whose shit she also rummaged through.
I mean, a demon works really well in negotiations about. Yeah, man.
Yeah, maybe once we get the demon outside of Daehun, though.
Yeah, I obviously haven't convinced you to take me to the docks yet. It's not very helpful being a demon right now.
Okay.
To the docks!
Well,
to the Steel Swan!
Okay, so that's where we're going. Hey,
Yeah.
friend, you're gonna learn some military secrets, and if you tell anyone, she does like the running motion across her throat to the old man. She says, knowing full well she could just use enchantment magic and erase his memory. She is trying to be more threatening than she is reassuring about that one, though.
Now, unfortunately, I still don't have a map for the airship, so this is going to be the best we
It's okay.
got.
It's okay. We're back in the harbor. I really didn't agree with the Earl's plan to have a giant fucking compass rose in the harbor, but, like, it does bring the entire city together, I must say.
Helps for those who get lost as well.
I mean, I suppose, but only if you have, like, an airship or something. But that'd be absurd.
I was talking about the drunks that fell into the harbor.
Well, not to mention it's sideways.
Well, yes, but it's north. North is that way. That's the point.
But the N is sideways.
Well,
Unless you read it's indicating Zorth.
What, you don't call it Zorth? Oh, right. Yeah, fucking lesser races, I forgot.
Who you calling lesser?
Non-elves. She says without missing a beat. Well, dragons too, but it's complicated.
Alright, so you arrive at the Steel Swan TM.
Now, Liv isn't there, you can't file the trademark. She's probably the only one who could figure that out. We don't have anyone who speaks legalese.
No. Actually, the only two people that could probably figure out the trademark thing is not present.
Yep. It's weird what happens the two moms leave the group. There are 90% less contracts, though, so... Silver lining.
And 90% less souls being sent to the Nine Hells.
Yep. Unfortunately, the remaining 10% that Daehun killed are still apparently probably going to the Abyss.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's deal with that, buddy.
Yes, please.
He just pats him on the shoulder. Not at all actually able to carry him. I imagine it's like Silvar and Sturban, but...
Yeah, probably. Especially when Silver can use the whatever ability that is to make him large.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let Silvar carry Daehoon.
That's fair enough. I was just saying that you two are probably the only ones with actual strength in the party.
I have strength?
Do you? I would imagine
No.
you at least have athletics.
Let me go check real quick.
I think. Well, you have to have like a +1 mod, right? Because your athletics is a 3.
Yeah, it's just
What?
a
No,
plus
sorry.
one.
You still have more strength than Audrey, so shut the fuck up.
Jeez.
Also, that said, the raw image of a small little elf girl carrying this man twice her size and heavy armor is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, you arrive back at the Steel Swan. Do you have any specific place to locate yourselves?
Next to the engine. Take me next to the engine.
Let's not take
No.
you back to the engine.
Next
No,
to the engine.
no,
Come on.
no,
Come on.
no,
Come on. What could
no.
go wrong? What could go wrong? Come on.
Just chuck them in the water and we'll be fine.
Hey, don't do that, please.
No,
Don't
no,
do
no,
that.
that's a good time to drown, Sturbon. Do we have lifeboats?
Oh, yes. A really, really small lifeboat. That would be perfect. That would be awesome. Do that,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, if we put him on a lifeboat, and you two, as she motions to the Theocracy folk, in the lifeboat with him, in the water, it's separated from damaging the ship proper.
And we get a fantastic place to watch the fireworks show.
Yes, fire. We need
Yeah,
some
that
fire.
is a
It's gonna
point.
move ours in a way.
Why
from
not?
No fire. Okay. No, do we have like a holding cell for this one as she just sort of tugs on the tied up guy who she's been dragging along?
Well,
Like, I do mean legitimately dragging. She did not pick him up.
well, if we're going to be putting those three on a boat, why not just take the ship out to sea and then out in a lifeboat? That would be even better of a view without disturbing the town so much.
Sure.
Fair
That's gonna
fucking
take
point.
forever.
Yeah, well. Okay, we put that one on a lifeboat. Those three on a lifeboat. Those two row him out a little bit farther, then do the exorcism. But
No. We should do it right next to the docks.
What's it?
Okay, so that's the demon talking right now. So shut the fuck up.
Hey.
Look. Okay. How about this? She hands like the lead and the old guy's wheelchair off to Sturbon. You find like a holding cell to put that one in. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who could remotely figure out how to work the ship with the artificers. I'll go down and deal with that. You two keep that one. The rest of you keep those two away from the engine room so it doesn't go. And she just does like an exploding motion with her hand. And I'll try and get this fucking ship out to sea. Do we have a fucking plan?
I don't have
Sure.
a plan, but I have a request. May I please have a last meal?
No.
No!
Rats.
That
Look, we're not trying to execute you here. Oh wait, no, this is still the demon talking. Shut the fuck up!
Demons don't.
I will gag you, sir.
Oh, sir.
This is
thank you very much.
hilarious.
All right, look, you deal with that. I'm going down to the engine room. I will try and get the ship out to sea. No one start any fires. She looks at Ursa, especially you. The bird
She's
will
the
be
intern.
back.
We shouldn't listen to her at all. Come on. I'm experienced. I know this place. Something should be set on fire on the deck.
She pulls
Wiggle party.
out like one of her. her rope and just gags Daehoon while he's still being held. Okay. Now, she just looks over her Starbot. Team Dad, I entrust these fuckers with you. As she just bows over to the Theocracy people, and just walks over to the engine room.
You've all caused quite a ruckus on deck.
Yeah, Daehoon was, he was shaking, but now he's thrashing.
I'm really glad we have the bullshit strength kobold carrying him right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Audrey will fuck off to the engine room and talk to the artificers about getting the ship out to sea, so we don't accidentally light the town on fire.
Alright, Daehoon, you'd actually, stop thrashing about as Calm Emotions is cast by the guy in plate mail. The ASMR that looks like you, or at least whose token looks like yours.
Nice.
This entire fucking scene, though.
Daehoon's going to give him a bit of a glance of thank you, as well as he can.
I have no idea what it is you thought we would do. I was sent here to more or less kill you. Well, my partner and I were sent here to kill you. You don't have to be gagged. Though, not sure exactly if it is you or the demon that is in control at the moment. Silvar will take the gag off.
I really hope. I'm really sad Ars ain't gonna be here for this.
She'll be here eventually. She said she'd be late, but
yeah, no, but this scene in particular was just fucking cold. I'm glad to see this is the real first team bonding exercise between Daehoon and Audrey.
You know why Father Orlov was keeping you secret?
Honestly, no. Kind of ran away because of that.
This is unfortunate. Because he was excommunicated.
What?
He had a conspiracy theory that the clergy was not. He had theory that clergy was corrupt.
Not wrong there.
Okay, but I mean, like that, he was all right. I kind of liked him.
Yes, and because of this conspiracy theory, he was. When he found out that we knew about his rantings, he fled to. Let me pull up the map. Of course, it's that one, the one that's very hard to pronounce. He fled to Procuabian theocracy.
All right, let me check these notes.
It should be south of Shimber.
It is the one exactly south of us, if I remember correctly.
It is. Yeah, I've been meaning to
Also, I'm not
ask.
gonna lie, when you said the one that's hard to... That said, when you said the one that I was, like, hard to pronounce, I immediately thought you were talking about, like, Og.
No, that's the other one that's hard to pronounce.
Well, it's taken me forever to open, so yeah, just forget that.
I've been meaning to ask. A couple of weeks ago, I sent you a message. Um, uh, it was it should have been a message from this priest that had kept you in the basement for so long.
Never got it.
Well, shoot, I'll have to send you that after session.
All right. Sorry.
Nah, it's all right. There he was arrested and now imprisoned in casino.
Ah, is he dead?
Not as of a few weeks ago.
That's nice to know, I guess. So, and Dehun's gonna look a little bit worried. Does this mean that he could have cured me all along, but he just chose not to?
He may have been looking into a way to rectify your situation.
Okay.
However, he is not here.
And I'm guessing that you aren't able to.
I have become a sort of this theocracy ever since Miss Livia had corrupted my brother and he was burned at the stake.
I'm gonna have to hear more of that backstory.
Liv, I think Liv has explicitly told you. Only because you brought up the demon, so she, like, was like, well, fuck, I guess I gotta be vulnerable now.
No clue.
And
I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure she has, but yeah.
yeah, too bad Liv isn't here for this.
Oh,
Nope.
yeah. No, Liv is dealing with much more peaceful things, and not at all probably treason.
What do you mean? Yeah, you still have the reports to file by the end of the week.
Okay, well, extraplanar treason too. Shut up, Arthur.
So, you're not gonna be able to get this thing out of me, are you?
I can at least help. Keep it suppressed until we can find a way of rectifying situation.
Rats! That's it.
Rat?
Audrey.
Yeah. She's. Are the artificers down there, or did they come up for the commotion?
They're down there.
Okay. Hey, guys. She glances over at the knight, kind of suspiciously. You figure this thing out yet?
We're at least pretty close.
Great, great. Um, cool. Tegan, I'm gonna have to talk with you later. You should also get the party involved for that, but that's a different thing. I don't know if you heard the shouting on deck, but I think we're trying to get the ship out to at least, like, not docked. Um, just in case there's, like, a plume of fire that comes out of Daehoon.
All right.
Yeah, so, can you, or do you need me to look at it again?
Well, we wouldn't mind another head in the works. How familiar are you with this kind of technology?
Oh, call it an old family trade. Is she just skirting around the issue? Lassian would, Lassian would be better, but he's not here. He's being a disappointment to Dad.
I see.
You're one to talk.
You're not
Lassian is
there.
still, A, you're not there, but also Lassian legitimately is more of a fuck up than
Nice.
Audrey. Yeah, also known as he's about twice her age and hasn't moved out yet. What would you have me roll, DM?
That's an excellent question. Let's see. Tegan would probably be one of the other people heading this little thing. So, let's go Arcana,
Cool.
and I'll roll for each of the artificers.
My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined.
Now that's a pretty good Arcana with no proficiency in it. Ultmar. Alright. You rolled a 16 and your day is ruined?
Yeah, I rolled a 16 with an 8.
What the heck is your intelligence?
20. And I have proficiency in Arcana because I'm a wizard.
Alright, Alright, who did I miss? Oh, I think I know who I missed.
All of them.
No, is...
Daehoon. He's suddenly in the engine room.
Well, pretty much everyone except the Dragonborn artificer, surgeon, manages to figure out how to get the thing moving.
Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, it's a bit janky compared to what I'm used to, but yeah, no. No, that makes sense. Cool. Cool. Let's get this thing out to sea then, guys.
You may want to hold on to something when we get moving.
Yep. She will help with preparations to get this engine running, though.
So, the rest of you as the engine gets started, you start hearing a bit of noise coming from below deck. And one of the artificers will come up, tell the sailors to cast off.
I'll tell them we don't need to do that now. We don't need to be out on sea. Real quick.
Okay, so we don't need to now.
No. It was believed we were going to have a bit of a problem, but not currently.
Still want to see this thing move, though.
Sure.
Yeah, spoken like a true artificer. Fuck yeah, I got this far. I'm gonna finish.
Yep. Pretty much. And then the ship starts moving without any wind to propel it, and the sails aren't even down. Eventually, Audrey and the 4 artificers all together come up, and I don't know if Audrey will do this or not, but at least the artificers will go to the bow of the ship and admire the fact that it's moving without any obvious means. To a normal sailor.
She's just gonna go, fuck, we should probably lower the sails. This looks really suspicious. like she hasn't been on one herself. This is definitely a new experience, but she knows she's heard plenty of stories about this, so she understands the basic magical theory. But also the sails aren't down.
Oh shoot! Lower the sails! Lower the sails!
That said, as Tegan's gonna go, she'll explicitly grab him because she knows that apparently the party trusts him.
Yes.
But yeah. She'll pull him over to the party. Hey guys, how you doing? So we don't have to worry about a plume of fire. Great. Now there might be another issue that we need to worry about. She points over to one of the artificers. That one is wearing a knight's regalia from Bayfront.
Then it would be wise for him to lose
Her.
the regalia.
Yes. No, she, I don't know if she's a spy. If she is, then we should throw her overboard with the waste.
That would be a pretty bad spy if she's openly wearing the emblems of an enemy.
Well, no one said artificers have to be smart, just intelligent. She's speaking from personal experience here.
Well, I mean...
That said, just something to keep a mind out for.
The city used to be a part of Bayfront, so she could
but that's the
be
issue.
a soldier looking for work.
Yeah, but that's the issue. It's no longer part of Bayfront, and if she still has loyalties to the Empire, this is a military secret.
Yeah, but
as she turns back to the old man and just does the same motion across her throat, and then shh.
You stop threatening everyone and everything, otherwise we're going to start chucking a number of people overboard for no reason at all.
Look, it only goes for people who would tell other people. She once again looks at him and just goes, and just puts her finger in front of her lips.
You keep going after it. Oy vey.
Now, great. So we don't have to worry about this one getting all explodey and bloody and, murdery.
Murder as he always is.
Okay, well,
Exploding, not so much.
Yep, I get to
okay,
see
well,
another day, baby.
Or
let's
we could
not.
just torch them and.
Are we? We can in fact just torch the paladin.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, I mean, she just like does like some mental math. At least 3 of us know fire spells. Now, let's not resort to turning him into like a wicker man. Um, until the demonic possession is a bit more apparent, guys. She looks over to
I
the big.
mean,
She looks over to the Ganymessians and like nods, like, "You understand?
Duh.
Cool."
Yes.
isn't there another demon running around, or was that something else?
Wait, what the fuck? There's 2 demons?
I don't know. I don't bloody remember what it was.
Why
What
the
it was
fuck are there?
we sang.
Why
What's his
wasn't I
name after?
other demon running around when I joined the party? Again, this seems like a very important thing to tell somebody when you're going to adventure with them.
I mean, it was in a different adventuring group that went to deal with it.
Okay, well,
3, if
I'm not
if I
afraid.
heard correctly.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a praying woman, but still.
Well, neither are any of them, from what I hear.
Yeah, I might start tonight. Anyway, so, the ship works.
Congratulations. You just noticed that?
Well, I'm trying to be happy about our accomplishments. She looks over and points to the Dragonborn Artificer. Well, I don't think that guy quite gets it yet, but, we can fill him in.
He's happy enough that the ship is going.
Fair. Now we have yet to test, like, flight and shit, but also we're right in the middle of fucking town.
People, not from here. Some more paladin.
She looks over at the Ganymessians. He's wearing plate armor. If we throw him overboard, he'll sink like a rock.
Who are you talking about here? And can I be put down?
You've been put down.
That's up to so far.
Okay, good.
That's up to so far.
The giant thing only lasts for a minute.
I think. Did we also carry the bodies on board, or did we just leave them in the middle of the goddamn street?
Straight.
Okay, great. That sounds like other people's problems.
Well, that's the kind of thing Dagon
Fair
would have
enough.
taken care of, but he was otherwise occupied.
Silver was
Well, normally-
occupied.
Yeah,
with
I mean,
Dagon.
well, normally how we deal with these things is funeral pyres, but kind of difficult in the middle of a market square. Great. So,
Do we have a specific place we are going, or are we just... Were we just heading out to make sure that we didn't set the entire dock on fire?
Pretty much.
that. But if that's not a worry, we can dock again. But while we're out here, with this beautiful ocean wind, and I think the Ganassi's having a panic attack. We can we can deal with that whole like not having a demon burst out from his chest type thing.
Well, it's not a xenomorph.
Yeah, but the only one who knows what a xenomorph is isn't there. Audrey's just being dramatic. Um, no? Well, that's gonna be something you guys can figure out. I'm gonna go deal with the lack of birds and that one's unending rage.
Well, we could have fish, but
Well, if you want to fish, you can fish. We're in the middle of the ocean.
Barely.
I mean, that's on you. I'm going to go just I'll be about 2 hours.
Cool. So,
Yeah. Obviously, Audrey doesn't know exactly how long the whole suppression bullshit will last, but at the very least, she needs an hour for Find Familiar to cast.
What do you mean suppression?
the thing that'll
You know,
keep the
so the
demon
whole
from,
yeah. You know how the whole was xenomorph metaphor that we just made.
Yeah.
Lay it on me, pal.
I was expecting there to be a fight between you and these people,
I'm so sorry.
but so
I'm glad we can disappoint.
well, you didn't disappoint me. It's just I am caught off guard.
That's funny.
I mean, we could totally go back in time, have the demon take over Daehun, and then have a bloodbath.
Yeah, murder. But yeah, let's.
No.
Well, we're good now. Yeah. Well, again, either way, long and short of it, because I assume Daehun's bullshit's gonna take more like actual role playing out. Rhiannon's back after an hour, so I'm just gonna mark off that spell slot.
So
an hour because she's not counting as a ritual.
I'm actually going to have to get back to you on that whole suppression of the demon thing. Because
Cool.
I did not expect that at all. I didn't even consider it a possibility, so...
I understand.
Did you just plan on killing me?
Not killing you, just,
more like you murdering them, because with Daehun, peace is almost never a fucking option.
Dobby never meant to kill, only maim or seriously injure.
To be fair, I do completely understand where Arthur's coming from. Like I said, with Daehun, peace is seldom an option.
And it was either you all get seriously injured, or you injure them to the point where they're like, hey, or where the tiefling wizard that's accompanying this guy would be like, look, you're no good to the theocracy, dead. Liv is obviously not here. Let's leave him be for now.
I mean, to be fair, if Liv was still here, it would have turned into a bloodbath. She immediately would have lit the fucker on fire.
So,
like, no goddamn remorse.
So, that's what I had in mind going on. Like, one of those two things happening. So I didn't even consider that you would take the peaceful route. But, yeah, I'm gonna need some time to think about this.
Alright. Well, hey, if that's the case, then I might as well do some stuff. Alright, so these guys are going out to sea for no good reason.
Well, not necessarily. We now know that we can get this thing moving under its own power now.
Yeah, it's a test run, Daehun.
Can we go back? Because we didn't get the thing that we were going into town to get. I
True.
instead got the shakes.
No, I keenly agree. If I can just ask, can we, take a small breather?
But
just in case we get ambushed.
But my emotions were all just nice and calm, and I feel so refreshed.
Hey, Daeho.
Calm emotions is not the same as catnap.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I don't feel any
Yeah,
better.
but for once in his goddamn life, Daeho doesn't have unending rage.
With the change, and I like that.
Daeho, look. You like books, right?
Don't patronize me.
I was going to offer you something, but fine.
Thank you.
As
I already have a couple books.
as like the newly revived bird has now like nestled up against Arson because he's warm.
And it is still a bit cold outside.
Yep.
Because despite it being less than a month since he ended the winter, it is still cold because it's still a tundra. Actually, no, taiga.
Yeah, but yeah, no. You claimed the captain's quarters, right?
I did.
Yeah, if you want that shit, meet me there.
He's gonna look you over at the theocracy guy. I'm being manipulated by a teenage elf to take a nap. Stuff like this feeds the rage in my head.
She'll just say as she's walking off the captain's quarter, "I'm technically all of your elder."
You're still a teenager by your standards.
Not by yours.
Yeah. See what I mean? Anyway, he's gonna go to the captain's quarters.
Cool. Right. Yeah. When you get there, right? For once, like you finally see her with her jacket off, and like she's like decoupled her armor. Contrary to her fucking icon, like she normally keeps her hair up, and like it's finally down for once. She just sort of pulls out a book and like tosses it to you.
What does it say?
The title itself, it's not in, it's in common, but it's not in like this dialect of common. Looking inside though, she's like taken the liberty of translating it. It's essentially about something that isn't native to this world. Out of character, it's about dragon marks. It's something I figured that would help you. I mean, it's not quite demonic possession, but it helped me with something similar.
What?
Fuck, do I have to show you? Okay. Here, she'll take off, like, the, bracer that she wears to, like, keep, Rhiannon from crushing her goddamn arm, and roll up her sleeve to show the goddamn dragon mark on it. It's about this. You know what this is?
Yeah, that's a tattoo.
Not quite. Here, crash course, as she'll channel her power through it, and it like sort of glows slightly as you see like a spectral dragon move around her, as suddenly like a second illusory bird just sort of appears next to Rhiannon. It is complicated. It is the marking of a dragon god from a different world. Technically speaking, literally anyone tied to my family's tree is kind of sort of fucking possessed by it. And one time I had this power go immensely out of control and I almost killed my mother.
My condolences. That's so sad.
Yeah. Well, you got locked into a basement, so
And a
I'm
couple
still
other things,
winning.
but yeah.
Yeah, the point being is that I understand where you're coming from. She'll like readjust her shit and put the bracer back on. Also, if you tell anyone about this, I'll throw you overboard too.
Okay. But wait. So you're telling me the gods from other worlds have power in our dimension? Is that not terrifying to you?
Oh, immensely. But usually it's correlated to how many worshippers are in a given material plane. It's complicated. I don't really understand. I mean, we're talking about like actually millennia since my family came over to this world.
Do you have a family history? Like, I mean, a book instead of a book about magic I'm not going to be able to use.
Um, I mean, she'll like reach in and pull out like a small little pedigree chart. That's maybe about it.
Snazzy.
Um,
I'll take
if you
both.
want to learn more about my family, well, then we're gonna have to go to Grimoire.
Nope, we got to deal with the demon instead. And get a job. I need money.
Well, I mean, I'm sure Dad would be willing to pay you. Not me. He's
Really?
still kind of mad at me, but yeah, I'm sure there's shit that he needs to have done. For once in his life, would actually love his daughter to do it, but hey,
All right,
I'm
wait.
not the disappointment of the family.
I've got a scheme hatching.
Please.
If, because you have been
Okay.
assigned to the Order of the Swan, right? For disciplinary actions of some sort or just to get your hands dirty or whatever. If you pretend to be the model soldier while you're around your dad, and then you can relay that discipline to me, I may be able to get more money. And then you might get in good standing with your father.
She's
Maybe.
just running. She's just running through it in her head and goes, "No, no, that's not a horrible idea. I have to deal with my dumbass brother though.
Could we kill him?
If you kill him, I'll kill you."
Oh, I really like this body.
Okay, so that's the demon again.
I mean, what could you say? I mean, like, I had some time where I thought I was going to leave this plane, and it was, like, crazy. It was just insane. I was like, I really
Okay,
wanted to
okay,
party more.
okay, Mr. Demon Man,
What?
shut the fuck up and switch back with Daehoon.
You were the worst.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm really sorry about that.
I'm not the fucking demon in the room now, am I?
Hey, I have a demon in my head. I'm not.
Okay,
the
so you're
demon.
Daehoon again, great. Well, as I just told Mr. Demon Man, if you kill my brother, I'll kill you.
Okay.
Quite gruesomely.
You do realize that, like, if he takes control, I'm sitting in the back of my mind watching, like I'm sitting on a couch or something.
Unfortunate.
So I get all the information. You don't have to say it again.
Okay, well, want to make sure, but if he
thanks.
does that and also kills my brother, sorry, I'm gonna have to kill you. It's an
Cool.
honor thing, you know. No, that's
Right.
not a horrible idea. Lassian will certainly be more enamored by the ship than he will be about you. So there's that.
All right, cool. Cool. Well, thanks for the book. Thanks for the family tree, and yeah, keep thinking about it.
Certainly. Though I think we have to deal with whatever fuck murder cult is going on with arson.
Too bad he's not here.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, well, she just like her eyes widened and goes, "Oh fuck! Did I say that out loud?"
Murder cult, eh?
You didn't
Can I
hear that
join
from
him?
me. No, no, shut the
Ah!
fuck up, demon! Switch back with Daehoon. She pulls out
Hey.
her sword and just hits him with the blunt across the head.
Hey.
Bad demon.
Hey, it's pretty fluid. Just stop that, please. You're hurting me.
Oh, God. Ugh. God, I have to treat you two like a fucking dog.
Look, in scenarios like this where I get pretty stressed about this sort of thing, I usually go through very, very fluid transitions. So, yeah, I'm just gonna try to stay in here and not burn anything down.
Yeah.
Oh, here's my sword,
What?
and my knife, and my throwing axe.
She's just
Yeah, just
looking
keep
to
those
all
out
the.
there.
Yeah, I will. Do
Dang.
you have any magic items that would, boom?
Now I've got to check.
You shouldn't.
I don't think you. I don't think you do. Audrey doesn't know,
Hmm.
especially since you handed her a very clearly +1 longsword.
Here's my tinderbox and my torch and my oil
Okay, well that's
and my
that certainly
manacles.
would go boom.
Oh wait, no, I'll
Um,
keep the manacles. Here's my
do you want me to?
crowbar and my hammer.
You're looking at her like this pile is almost as tall as she is now. Great. Do you want me to use said manacles to keep you tied to the bed?
Goodness no, I'm gonna need both hands for reading.
Yeah, but what if she looks over at the bookcase behind you. Never mind, I understand what types of books you like to read.
Philosophy.
Wow, wait, was the girl that I replaced incredibly fucking depressing?
Say what?
Yeah, one of those is about nihilism, and the other is about a devil who made a pact with
those
a
books were
mathematician.
actually. They were not the best philosophy books. I'm not exactly sure why that girl gave me those. I think she may have been trying to poison my mind.
Hey, the more I learn about the woman I replaced, the more terrified I get. I'm gonna go just take this shit,
Alright,
and
just leave it right outside the door.
I'm gonna give this to Sturbon.
Alright, that's even better. Thanks.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
she's just gonna turn around, realize that she can't open the door. Hey, do you mind?
Not at all. And okay, so as this is happening, as he's opening the door, he's gonna do a sleight of hand.
Okay.
I'm not exactly trying to actually, get anything. Well, we'll go for the dagger. He's gonna go for the dagger.
The dagger. Well, that does not at all beat her passive perception, so she fucking notices you.
Aww.
And also, you're reaching for the wrong place too, buddy.
I'm reaching for what? Exactly.
Yeah, don't play stupid. Just open the door.
Rats. Let's slam the door open.
Thank you. Don't walk out.
So, Stervon. Stervon, what are you, Silvar, and Tegan, and the two Ganamaisian people and the guy in the wheelchair doing? That was
Don't
Will's
know
the
about
bound
the
and
rest
gagged
of
person.
them. Don't know about the rest of them, but Sturbin's just fishing somehow. She's got a line around his
I'm glad.
toe and just chilling.
So
boy,
Silvar's babysitting everyone.
I love this idea that Sturba once again fishing, thinking that he's gonna have peace and quiet without the lion eating all of his fish. All of a sudden, he hears this clanging noise as Audrey just drops all of Dayton's equipment behind him, absolutely scaring the fish away.
I mean, we're moving pretty fast. It won't matter
True.
all that much. I'm just drawing it.
Hey, yeah, Sturbon, Dayhoon, demon bullshit wants to have this not be with him. Well, he reads and shit. So, I'm just gonna leave this with you.
Cool. We can turn
Great.
it into a nice necklace for him to wear.
She just raises the +1 longsword. Yeah, a nice necklace for him to wear. she puts it to her chest, and mind you, it's scraping against the deck because he's not much taller than it. Tell me, does this accentuate my form?
Yes. Very nice.
Thank you. She just drops it reports to the pile. She's just gonna go babysit Silvar, babysitting everyone else, and take a look at the dagger that they just tried to steal.
Are you casting Identify?
No, I don't think she has Identify. I can check, but I don't think I took it because it wasn't useful. She has Detect Magic. I don't think she has the material component to cast it as a ritual. But it's okay, I can burn one more spell slot.
I think
Wait,
just about
no, I
the
can't.
only thing you could tell is that it's magical.
With Detect Magic? First thought, does Detect Magic not have material components? Oh, that. Never mind, then yeah. Further duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can't use your action. She can use her action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and I learned its School of Magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, and a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. So I mean, she might as well cast Detect Magic as a ritual, uh, which means like for 10 minutes of that short rest, she's doing that. But she can also just roll straight Arcana.
Your choice.
Why not both? She's doing Detect Magic first, though.
Alright, so, it is admitting an aura, as well
Oh boy.
as some of the, well, the +1 longsword is admitting an aura, as well as some of the items that the artificers are carrying along with them.
Of course. She's gonna sneak a peek over to the captain's quarter and just look over at where she knows Daynoon to be.
Uh,
Before looking at the dagger. Because if Daynoon is admitting any magic beyond paladin bullshit, she would like to know.
no.
Cool. And nothing from the other fuckers, like Silvar and, well, not the goddamn sorcerer, because the goddamn sorcerer is just magic, and the 2 Ganymisians.
Let me check. Not with
Well,
Silvar.
Silvar does have the +1 sword, but she knows about the +1 sword, so it doesn't matter.
The 2 Ganomycians. I don't. Well, the paladin is admitting paladin aura stuff. The tiefling is more arcane than religious.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Yeah. No, that's.
That's it. Great. Then she'll turn back to the dagger.
I don't see this saying that there is a school of magic on this. So I'm guessing enchantment.
Makes sense, being an enchanted object. Great. Then, that being all she can discern from Detect Magic, luckily now somebody in the goddamn party has Detect Magic. Then she'll do the Arcana check. Almost certainly trying to pull it away from Silvar, who is almost certainly trying to look over her shoulder again. Do you want me to roll?
Yeah.
Great. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined.
This is a dagger of venom.
Oh, great. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, my trophy looking That explains a lot. And she looks back at the festering wound on her back. I am not poisoned, it's fine.
Because you saved.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm also not burning any hit dice, but because she's still at 33. But thanks to Arcane Recovery, guess who gets all of her spell slots back?
All of them? I thought you were going to get a portion of them back.
Okay, all except for my level 3 spell slot, because I didn't burn any level 2 spell slots.
Yeah, here I thought you were almost out of spell slots.
Oh, not in the slightest. I used 1 shield and 1 haste. Mind you, I can only do 1 more 3rd level spell slot. Had you had it be that I could see whoever casted darkness, I would be out. But yeah, no, I probably would have been fine if we entered another combat scenario.
Alright, so during that hour, Silvar would just be wandering about, going to, whenever he's come across any one of you except for Dehun, who's been kind of quarantined.
Yeah, he's been exposed to Demon 19.
I would ask, so what's the plan now? Those two over there said something about a excommunicated cleric in casino possibly doing research on getting rid of that demon.
Well, that is an option that we should probably have Dehun deliberate on. He also had like this weird scheme about going back to Griermice, so he can get money from my dad, and I can be in that guy's good standings. Also the whole thing going on with the panicked one. As I presume Arson, like every time he's on a boat, is still having a goddamn panic attack.
Hold on. I just want to do something real quick.
I mean, it doesn't take Soul to be here to guess what Arson's doing while it's on a boat.
True. Also, you should be level 5, sir. That probably would have helped you with your Arcana check. Plus 5. No, not that. Nope. You... Oh, that's not much better. But apparently you're very motivated about this.
Hey, Sturbon, catch anything?
Sure. Got a nap.
Oh, that's valid. I don't sleep, so I don't really get that. I was hoping that you had actually caught like fish.
Those of you that care, would you roll a perception check?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's my perception?
Yeah.
Nice.
How did I do one less
23.
than the? How did I do one less than fucking Drew? Like I know I have a +6 in perception, but still, he's the druid.
Both of you notice that the land has gone to a sliver.
Oh fuck, we're way too out.
And the the artificers would have uh, had the non-crew put down below decks. Meanwhile, telling everyone else to grab hold of something.
Hey, guys. Foreigners, remember?
They're being kept below decks.
You certain that's a good idea?
Better than nothing.
Where's your plan to fly this thing, then?
It's a test drive.
Indeed,
Well, fly.
of the, like, seaworthiness, not the, oh fuck, we're suddenly back home in Eberron type thing.
Don't worry about it. Besides, we're already in the air.
What?
Okay, well, look, the point stands that we should maybe, land and dock.
You didn't tell us to go back, so we figured might as well continue working things out, and voila! We can fly!
Yeah, no, it's not exactly like crazy of a thing to do. I mean, but also, I also didn't explicitly give you the order to, fly. I just said, go out to sea and stay there in case of a plume of fire. Honestly, do you have no fucking respect for the chain of command?
Chain of command sequestered into the captain's quarters.
Okay, did anyone else in the party also give you the order to take off?
I mean, it's a test run. We may as well fly.
Alright. As soon as, some merchant ship sees us, that's on you guys.
It's alright, the only person on Cerebon's level could spot ya.
Or apparently Audrey, because Audrey is perceptive as shit.
Yeah, but Cerebon was the only one to notice it the first time.
True, but...
So, test flight actually goes pretty well. You go pretty high. It does get to the point where you do have a little bit of trouble breathing, but once people realize, oh hey, the air's a bit thin, let's get down.
There's some snide hooing from the owl, just like fucking amateurs, because they need a machine to do it.
But after the successful test flights, you land back in the ocean and make your way back to the docks and tie off.
Alright, let's deal with Dehu. Cerebon, please don't make me carry all that shit again.
We can just put it in a bloody armory. There's got to be one on the ship.
Okay, but if we're leaving the ship, Dehu might want his shit. As much as I don't like the idea of giving a demon a sword.
Then make him carry it. Like, he can come out here, he can pick it up.
Okay, then you can go talk to him. I have had my allotted time with that fucker.
Alrighty. And I guess I'll go head over to Dahu then.
Silvar would help you with the copious amounts of equipment.
I ain't picking that up. He's picking that up.
Okay then. Silvar is
Dahu's
being
picking
the
that.
Silvar's being the muscle of the party apparently.
No, I'm making Dahu carry that stuff. It's his stuff. He can
Yeah,
carry
but
it.
I mean, if Silvar wants to carry it, then no one's gonna stop Silvar.
True.
Well, he's not going to carry it the entire time. He's just going to carry it to the door.
That's nice of him. Alright. I'm just gonna open the room and just be like, Dahu, you in here?
What? What do you want?
We're back at shore. Test run was successful. So now we need to go find a job, which requires you to be in gear. So let's
Taking
go.
a step outside of the room.
Yes. Put on your bloody equipment, let us go. And if you try to kill us, we'll turn you into... Well, I can turn you into a plant, the rest can kill you.
Dayun is going to smile. But not in a nice way. Sweet.
So, yeah, I don't think demons like being plants. So,
I love your
Honestly, I
go-to.
wouldn't care.
I love the fact that your go-to response is turn him into a plant and not use heat metal because he's in heavy armor.
I am in chainmail.
well, to be perfectly honest, demons like to spend time in,
Yeah, but it's not in a demonic body now, is it?
true.
All right, I'm just going to put on my stuff. All right,
But I
cool.
think it'd be a bit more torturous to turn him into a plant. Just to be
Well,
completely
True,
honest.
and then we can send him to the worst material plane.
Yeah.
Or you could turn me into a plant and set me on fire,
It-
out of character.
Yeah, but we don't have to
True.
turn you into plant to set you on fire. Mysterious
What if you
ghost voice
set me
that
on
controls
fire
Dahu.
first? So you use heat metal, then you turn me into a plant, then you set me on fire, and then you chuck me, I don't know, into the abyss.
I love the planet here.
Exactly.
Of course. What could possibly go wrong with chucking the demon back into the abyss?
No problem at all. I mean, I'm going to turn into a portal eventually, so, you just have to wait.
Well,
Anyway,
no, it's more like the thing inside you will open. It's complicated. You yourself won't turn into a portal.
The
Demons
thing
are
in-
fucking weird.
Yeah, and it's more of the fact that you've been moving around so much that you haven't had time to establish a portal to the abyss yet.
Yeah.
sweet.
Keyword
Yeah.
yet.
No. Let's keep moving then.
To a tavern.
Oh well, I know this wonderful place in Snawcave. I don't think he wants to see me again.
Tavern.
So you want to go to a familiar tavern?
Oh,
honestly,
God.
the closest one.
Oh God, the first tavern from the beginning of the campaign. Yes, let's do that. Alternatively, you can go to the ritzy one with the cult in the basement. My God,
hold
I
on.
still have Peter.
Well, you also still have Torga with you.
I know.
Ooh. No.
And Liv is suddenly back on the continent with Fleur.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Really quick.
What's the map doing on the token layer?
I don't know. Now there's two Datums. Fuck, there was a space. Oh, fuck, I'm back in this body. Fleur, we fucked up. We went off too far off the world. There's a temporal disturbance. Hey, oh, fuck, we're gone.
Yeah, sure. Why the heck not? Oh yeah, he shouldn't be here. He's been gone.
Oh, great, he's back too. You know, I don't get why you need to put the number 4 in the middle of a tavern.
It's important for
Shut it!
dancing.
Really?
Old man!
Yes,
I've never heard of that dance.
very
Interesting.
important.
So, you make your
What
way
dance?
to the newly christened The Pretty Rat.
What type of dance exactly requires a sigil of the number 4 on the floor, dude?
All right, so you have a person here. You have
Okay.
a person here. You have a person here, and you have a person where you're standing, and
Okay.
they're all holding hands.
Okay.
And that's as much as I know. I've seen it happen before, but I honestly can't tell you the moves. It's very complicated.
I mean, I
They call it the round of 4. I honestly, yeah.
that's that must be something that commoners do then. I've taken dance lessons, but never that. She just stares at the 4 on the ground with reckless abandon. Okay. Now is there one like where we have like say 5?
No, we actually stay away from 5, just because of pentagrams.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. What about 6? Hexagons have to be great.
No, actually, the round of 6 has been connected to death. Quite a lot,
Okay.
actually. Like, you go in a circle, and then it actually started out where whoever didn't dance well was dropped out of the circle, but that then got into some pretty nasty bars, and now it's called Sixes Roulette, I believe. Yeah. The
Oh,
person who
okay.
dances the worst dies.
Interesting. So 7, okay.
No, actually.
Yeah, I think they have a version of that in the Genomysian Theocracy. It's called the Genomysian Roulette, or the Russian Roulette?
Well,
Yep.
Liv would have known that, but oh yes, get a whiskey and roulette. Yeah, where you just have like a crossbow bolt and randomly shoot someone. I don't get it. I
Yeah,
don't.
it's weird how like small things get carried over from different cultures and are completely misinterpreted.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't.
sure how it started becoming a dance thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I suppose it makes a little more sense than just randomly shooting someone with a crossbow.
Anyway,
Okay,
yeah, but
okay,
4s
so
is definitely more important. So
so wait, is 3 cool? I mean, triangles definitely hold some significance.
yeah, but you don't get the nice circular motion you do with 4. 4 just seems to be the best. I don't know why.
You know, this is an enlightening experience, Dahood.
Cool. Yeah, I've only ever watched it happen through a window, so I'm not
Well,
exactly knowledgeable.
I mean, no, I know how to like ballroom dance, and whatever and you know that shit that goes on whenever I like draw my sword. Um, that would be too complicated to teach you. You need to be sort of a wizard to learn that. Um,
And an elf.
yeah, I've never. Not anymore, as of Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, out now. Audrey then shakes her head and goes, I don't know where the fuck that came from. um,
It's almost like the supreme deity of this world made a outdated reference.
That said, yeah, I've never heard of this. Interesting. I mean, I've spent plenty of time in bars. It's important for like nobles to give patronage to like commoner places such as this, and understand that sort of shit. I just never understood. Huh. Weird.
Is this some sort of peasant joke I'm too rich to understand?
Hey.
She just sort of looks over at the like tables behind her. That said, I can't imagine that's enough room to dance.
Hey, move the tables.
Oh, of course. I'm gonna go get something to drink. Don't jump in that fire.
You read my mind. All right. And Daehun's going to address everybody. Hopefully more than 4 people. Are there more people?
Yes. I'm
Okay,
just
good.
too lazy to repopulate this.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm not expecting.
Repopulate it, Arthur. Don't be.
No!
You
You can't make me. I'm too lazy to do it. You
Alright,
don't like doing
hello,
work?
everybody.
I won't do it.
I am here, and Dane's just gonna stop. Just stop talking entirely. Just stare randomly at a wall. All right, yes, about that. So, I need a job. I need money. Does anybody have a job for me and my fine crew?
Well, that's one way to get a job.
It's one way of doing things, or we could just go find some bloody merchants who
Hey,
need
they did
their
the first
stuff
time.
moved.
Wait, they did this. Wait,
The
wait.
very
it
first
worked for
time.
Wait, it worked for them before?
That's
Yes,
ones.
yes. There were only those two were present, but that one, I think it was that one, came in and said, "We're the Order of the Swan. Give us a job." It's either that one or one of the tieflings.
It's very effective.
She just sort of glances over at Sturbon. So was it you or the scary lady I replaced? Who apparently killed a man's brother.
The scary lady is the one you replaced.
Well, no, I mean, I'm keenly aware. I was just asking if it was either her or you that did this bullshit before.
Oh,
Something
her.
tells me it was her.
Yes.
Do I get any responses?
Hold on, thinking.
Oh, fuck, one of my peers is in here. Another noble man. How the fuck did this happen twice?
What?
Yes, secretly the Red Dragonborn is actually a nobleman.
Eh?
It's a joke.
Yeah, it's a individual, half-orc. I don't have a token on here for him. You're looking for work? I got something for you. Yeah.
Cool.
And you're the group that just got a ship, didn't you?
We did. Just tested it out. It works fairly well.
I would hope so.
Saying could be a slight issue, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if it didn't work as a boat, then we might not want to get the security deposit back on that, buddy.
I was just letting him know.
If it did work, we would be dry.
Yeah, I think the general assumption is that it works, though. I think if it didn't, that one would be an agonizing pain as she points over to Arson.
Sure.
I got a... Well, I'm in the merchant business, though... Excuse me. Though not in the traditional sense. People... Well, I send out word to across the land about my wares. People take a look at it. Send me a request in the mail, and I ship it to them.
Oh fuck, we're dealing with fantasy Amazon.
Or UPS. Well, actually, no, yeah. Way more Amazon.
Yo, I don't think we can support this man. He reeks of like capitalist scum, Sturbon. He's gonna quickly become like the richest man on the planet, and then like treat his workers like shit and make them pee in like bottles. Like I don't think this is a good idea, man.
Point being, I have a number of shipments that have to go to the city of Cano in the Duchy of Belize. to the south. It's a port city, so should be able to get there no problem.
Should be. Alright. Anything?
Alright, I guess I'll move over here.
Okay, and you. I did not pop paste on you. How the fuck did you get over here so quickly?
I have a special set of skills.
Okay, shut the fuck up, demon. and she pulls out the venom dagger and hits him across the head with the blunt side. Bad. No. Bad boy. Turn back into Daehoon.
I'm already
Mostly-
Daehoon. Stop that. You realize that whenever that happens, he shifts back before you hit me.
So it's an effective strategy, I see.
Yes. All right. Well,
I'll keep that in mind.
Mr. I didn't catch your name.
Bezos. I've heard of him well.
Did you, one moment while I pretend to look at my notes?
He's fantasy half Bezos. He's even bald because he's a half-orc.
What? Why is this thing so slow? Alright, half orc. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'll just put it in the chat. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Have fun.
All right then, Mr. Ham.
Yep, we're all calling you Mr. Ham now. Sorry. It just be that way.
Riff road trip.
We're calling. Yeah, we're just calling him Ham.
River seems a bit
Or,
bored.
if the DM allows, maybe his nickname can be Hammy.
Oh, God. Oh, there's I know there's a Riff road trip. There's Hammer here. Yeah, Hammy works fine.
Glad to see we can all immediately just insult him by calling him Hammy.
Yeah, approved.
All right. Well, Hammy, sure. I mean, it sounds fine to me. We're pretty good at making sure things get to where they need to be. Just kind of depends on the cargo, because if it's people, then that's a no-go.
Well,
Yeah, so if
that's
people, then I will slaughter you in
obvious.
this tavern.
Just stating the obvious, as I seem to do. Our ship works. I have a demon in my brain. We can't, ship slaves.
Well,
Tell you
I'm
what.
glad that we can at least agree that we're not shipping slaves.
Well, I mean, if you want to get fame in the lands to the south, like beyond the borders of the map, or beyond the borders of the Monte Scalacti region, you could take out some of the slavers that harass merchant ships.
Oh boy, now that we have a flying ship, we're just gonna accidentally go find Liv. Of course.
Yeah, hint hint, Lunar. Hint hint. Your journey's not going to be a peaceful one. What? I didn't say anything.
Oh no, you're threatening the party that has the girl who can shoot fireballs from her hands.
So, what you shipping?
That's a good question.
We can just say stuff for now and leave
Yeah,
it at
we'll go for stuff for now. And,
Not, not illicit drugs or people.
yes, nothing illegal. Completely legal stuff. In fact, he'll pay you extra to go to the very nicely named city of Vile.
that. What?
Ah, damn, I hate Vile. It's been a while. I'm sure they're fine with me now. She just says out loud.
It's in the Brocubian theocracy. You'd have to go around the peninsula to get there, but if you're willing to take merchandise there, I will pay you for that as well.
Nah, I mean, like, I have to keep moving, so that's a bonus. How much are you willing to pay us now, and then how much are you willing to pay us later?
Let us say 600 now, 2,000 upon completion.
Okay, hey, Stribon.
Yes.
So you're technically the tiefling. Can you write up a contract that's like legally binding through the soul?
Dude, what the fuck? That's incredibly racist.
I
You're
don't know these
asking
things.
the druid who
Do you
doesn't
want me-
particularly care about civilization all that much to write up a contract.
Never mind.
Yeesh.
Okay, so that's your problem with it, not the fact that he wants you to make, a devil's contract?
Oh, that part? I haven't touched that stuff in
Yes,
years.
no, I hope so.
Wait,
That's like my
years?
whole point about it being incredibly racist. Okay,
It's
look.
just a shot, you know?
What?
And why would you want a devil contract for a simple
'Cause
just
that's a
for
lot of gold.
Okay,
it's just
hey,
a simple
do you want me to write a legally binding contract that won't send his soul to the nine hells? Sorry to
Let's-
disappoint.
Let's do the legally binding contract written by a noble that actually is from this place.
Okay, great. I will talk with him about that.
All right, Brick.
Hey, Hammy, my man, why don't we go sit down and talk paperwork and shit? Put this into writing.
Of course.
Great, let's go. She just looks over. She just pulls out her sword, still in the scabbard, and hits Damon on the head. Bad demon.
Hey, how did you find that out? Subtle.
It's just like a dog with a bottle of water.
Rolled up newspaper across the bridge of his nose. And yeah, she'll go with Hammy and write up a legally binding contract that unlike Livs, who won't send his soul to the nine hells.
Alright, then that means I need to actually take a screenshot of this little area that you're going to be exploring. But I can take care of that post-session.
Yeah, no, that's fine. However long it takes for that to work, after she comes back, and she just sort of has her hand at the sword on the ready and just sort of looks Daehyun in the eyes. No. Bad. I have something. We can get did she get paid? during that, or is he doing this now?
This would just be the signing of the contract. He would actually have to go and get the money.
Okay.
Since who carries 600 gold on them?
Hey,
Geez, I don't know, Arthur. Who
Besides
does?
people that are capable. Actually, no. Who carries, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That didn't work.
what?
Who carries 3,600 gold on them? Besides adventurers.
Fucking no.
Okay. Good
That's
point.
a little more than 600 though. So
Wait, did I miscount?
well, no. I mean the whole joke about it is a little more than 600 gold.
Oh, shoot. I'll have to figure out how to do the calculator
Yeah.
on this thing later.
Okay. Well, then if that's the case, look, let's go over, get the money from him. Down payments and all, and
And
also the
the
wares, and then we can go.
yeah.
Don't forget to get your
Um,
plate armor.
Wait. So how much is plate?
1,500,
Oh wait, that's it.
if I remember correctly.
You also still have to sell the equipment that you looted.
Oh, that's true. But
Yep.
yeah, plate is only 1,500.
Okay, so if I sell the loot, how much do I get for each of those? Let's say you said a scimitar and then 3.
It was, you got scimitars from each of the bodies. Where is that map?
So what? That was what 4 scimitars because we still looted the living guy.
And 4 sets of studded leather armor because presumably you're not keeping that on him.
Right.
Yeah, we did also once again strip a prisoner. This time
That's
with
normal.
80% loss emasculation.
We have
Only
a
80%?
prison
Only
on our
80%.
ship.
No, I get it. I'm not dissing you. It's just it still was like slightly more respectful to the prisoner than what Liv did.
That's what you all did. I mean, the only person that was not in on that was, Fleur. Maybe
Well, yeah,
Cerebon, but only because he doesn't care.
also you can't feign innocence with Fleur. She was right next to Liv when Liv did that. She's complicit.
Doesn't mean she didn't like it. And this is
Oh,
before
so
their
she's into-
relationship.
so she's into that sort of stuff. Good for Liv to know.
What?
All right, so before this gets weird,
Um,
how much for the
Weird.
loot?
yeah.
And then also how much for a chainmail?
Right. The scimitars are actually in pretty good condition. You'd be able to sell them off at 20 gold apiece. Let's see.
Hey.
Studded leather. Those are in less good of condition. Actually, hold on. I need to go and check because I'm not sure I'm remembering that correctly. They had their AC at 15. No, that scratch the studded armor part of its breastplates.
How? So it's even better.
A lot better. 300 per.
What in the world? For 4?
Yeah, breastplates are expensive. They're not. I mean, obviously nowhere near as much as the fucking plate, but yeah.
All right, so here's the thing. There's technically 384 gold, but you got the dagger, so the 4 gold goes to the other players. Or the other party members.
Well, didn't we all split the gold up equally?
What?
I mean, it's still 1 gold either way.
Yeah, 1 gold that you're not getting.
Yeah, because
I mean,
Vasily has
Audrey-
to get paid as well. And you got your trophy.
But yeah. To be fair, Audrey was also the one who looted the living body. So if he had any gold on him, then
Oh, wait, never mind. Bad calculations. Everybody gets 256 gold.
oh, well, I mean, yeah, if you mean the selling of the loot, yeah, then that's fine. Audrey's not complaining. It's not exactly like she's strapped for cash.
Well, if you're not
Don't
gonna use it, I could use it.
don't don't count all the chickens before they hatch because I still have to calculate the chainmail.
Oh, well,
Well, yeah,
yeah.
that's completely from me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, there.
Like any good capitalist, you should put that back into your
What the
like
heck?
you know, as an investment.
Why is a breastplate more expensive than chainmail? By a
Think
lot.
about it for a second. Think about it for a second. A breastplate is a solid piece of metal. Chains are interwoven chains that will take a lot less metal and a lot less skill to make.
You sure? Because that seems like it'd take a lot of work to fit them all together.
It is a lot of work, but it's a lot less inherent skill involved than compared to smithing a breastplate. It is roughly the same. Besides, if I remember correctly, like breastplates still have chain.
You'd get
Like technically in them.
you get 50 gold for your chainmail. Let me take a look at the breastplate. This armor consists of a fitted metal chest piece worn with leather
Nah,
straps.
and it is it's with leather, but the point stands. Like the smithing of just the breastplate alone will require more skill than making the rings for the chain. And then also you have to do that in conjunction with a leather worker to strap that to the armor itself. I mean,
Right.
chain.
Sorry.
Either way, does this mean Daehoon finally gets his goddamn full plate?
It depends on what the price is from the
1,500. I mean,
From
unless
the DM
Arthur's gonna
blacksmith.
do, bullshit.
No.
All right, I need 30 gold. Wait, no.
Haggle.
Make that 40.
Okay. Have you tried haggling yet, Daehoon? I start with haggling.
With who?
The blacksmith?
But all right, look, fine. I'll do
You're
this.
a paladin. You're charismatic.
Yeah, that's for persuasion.
Okay, well, I'm gonna count for bad rolls, but the point stands with a +5. Just because Liv was the party face doesn't mean that you can't be now.
How much gold did you need?
Well, I
40.
needed 40.
Ish.
Oh, wait.
Hmm?
Just a sec. Well, no, I had something in my notes, but it's not there anymore.
Sell the tap.
Nah.
I'm kidding.
Silvar will contribute to the Daehoon Armament Fund.
Who will?
Silvar.
Oh, the dragon, the
The
not
kobold.
dragonborn. You can just turn
Oh.
into the size of a fucking dragonborn.
Thank you, pal. That's It's a lot of gold.
You know, I'm not so sure why we keep just trusting this guy, but at least he seems nice.
Wait, so he gave me 40 gold?
Yeah?
Seriously?
Yeah?
Well, I have plate armor now.
Da na 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 na.
You're now even harder to hit.
Not Audrey hard, but hard.
No, because no one can hit Audrey.
She can evade God.
Now,
I want to point out, he does brush on the edge of what bounded accuracy allows in 5e.
okay, so we have 2 minutes left before Daehun has to leave. Presumably, right?
Yeah.
So, given that Arson hasn't come in, going to assume that she's not going to be in for the rest of the evening, so we'll call it here. Before we go, we need to discuss things for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because finals are the week after next.
Yep.
I don't think Liv's going to be here next week, or available next week. I'm not going to be
No,
available the 30th.
Next week. No, Seikar should be available. Next Friday, I will be. The week after, maybe. The big thing is that, as it's looking like, whatever summer job I get will have me be up at 5:30 in the morning on Saturdays. And something tells me that Daehun would also appreciate us starting earlier.
Yeah.
That is completely doable.
Other than that, yeah, as it stands, though, I should still be good for Fridays. It just means that I will probably have to leave closer to like when Daehun leaves than when I have been.
So that's a bridge we can burn in the next in the weeks to come. What we do need to. So, are we going to have a game next week? I'm open. However,
yeah.
I don't want to force anyone to come because they're studying for finals.
Come or perish. No, I am free, so you know.
Yeah, I'm free.
Did Daehun already leave?
Yeah.
No?
Daehun,
are you
hello.
free next Friday?
Rats.
You
Here,
have real finals.
Say again?
Do you like to have finals you need to study for? Because next week's technically dead week.
Next week is most of my finals, actually.
Okay, so not next week.
Well, yeah, I mean, that depends. Are you free Friday that day, Hid? Because if, like, all your finals are on Tuesday, then it's different.
Yeah, so are people free the 23rd?
So, yeah, that should be a week from today.
Yes.
Yeah, I should be okay. If I have anything else come up, I'll let you guys know.
Okay,
yeah,
so
I mean, I am not planning on having anything I need to do. You know, as fun as, tired dad, teenage daughter, relationships go, yeah, I also understand that December was awkward as fuck, man. But no, I think the big one, because God knows Vasily is whatever Soul has. I know that they brought up they don't know what shit they have. So